Don't stare at me. You've got the bug eyes. Hey, sorry about that bug eye thing. It's really a lot of fun to pick out the perfect pumpkin. But what is the perfect pumpkin? Well, it depends on what you're going to do with it. You know, I thought we might take a look at some fun ways to add to your pumpkin, gathering up things at the grocery store, around the yard, maybe even at the nursery, where you can give them a little more personality. Personality plus is what we like. Okay, so we've got a nice big pumpkin here. The reason it's large is because it's going to hold a container of grass. We're going to give this pumpkin some hair. So I've cut the top out, you can see here, and I've cleaned it all out nicely. You can see inside, yep. And what I want to do is I want to actually use some of these grasses. They're beautiful this time of year, these ornamental grasses, and I'm just going to tuck them right in here like this by using an elevator, something to give us a little lift. And you see that clay pot will allow that grass to sit there beautifully. Okay, so that looks good. So why don't we talk about the face? I'm going to use some of these little small pumpkins here, which I like very much. And you can see I went ahead and created a place for the eyes. And I just took these little mini pumpkins and I took a Sharpie and accented the eyes here. So let's go ahead and put some eyes on this pumpkin. There we go. Here's one. And here's the other one. And see, I'm just using these floral picks, and I pushed a hole in the bottom of this pumpkin here, and I pushed a hole here, and then the stick just holds it in place like that. This is a bug-eyed pumpkin. All right, now for the nose. Why don't we do something like a carrot? Now look at the difference in these two carrots. This one is very orange and smooth and shiny, and this one looks sort of frosty. Well, the reason for that is I just took some vegetable oil and a napkin and wipe down the carrot. You can see it really brings out the color. You can pop the color with pumpkins or carrots, anything you want to use here, by just rubbing it down just with a little vegetable oil like that. So let's set this aside and go ahead and cut a place out for the nose here. I want to cut a hole that's just slightly smaller than the diameter of that end of the carrot, because we want it to fit tightly in there. It needs to be a little larger. Maybe even a little larger yet. There we go. That's about right. And there we go. We have a nose. All right, so I think he still needs some more personality. You know, you could take a piece of black cloth and do sort of a, I don't know, some kind of bandana thing, which would be kind of fun. What I love about this is I could go ahead and cut out around here and make a lantern out of it. The mouth could come around. You could do some eyebrows. And you could actually drop in these little LED lights, which don't generate any heat, but they'll radiate light from the inside. The other thing you can do to sort of finish off the hair is just go out in the garden and find some things that, well, they've already finished up for the year, and tuck those in like this. And maybe a little more over here. Looks like he really needs a haircut. So we're integrating both the dead and the living grasses together. And the fact that you're using these LED lights, you don't have to worry about a fire. What you don't want is a flaming jack-o'-lantern. And the nose fell off, and now it'll stay. So there you go. Looks pretty good, huh? Now, some other things you might think about. I had some fun with this Cinderella pumpkin. I cut this out to match some vampire teeth. So just applying some vampire teeth. Isn't that wicked? We named her Toothy. And Toothy has a baby. Black vampire teeth. Pretty cute, huh? Just have some fun with these pumpkins. They're big winter squash that need some personality. Give it to them. It's Halloween. And make sure you tell a friend about these ideas if you like them. If you've got some ideas you want to share with me, I'd love to hear about it. And make sure you subscribe to ehowhome. Toothy, I love your baby.